Once again, good morning to everyone. And we are here with the lecture of business environment. And into this subject, second chapter is going on. And the ongoing topic is all about fiscal policy. If we can just understand objectives, we can understand the mechanism of fiscal policy of any government. So it is not only applicable to India, it is applicable to each and every country because each and every country has its own fiscal policy. So very first topic that we were discussing, first objective that we have discussed, that is development by effective mobilization of resources, means how the financial resources will be mobilized. So I have mentioned here few tools, and with the help of these tools, resources can be mobilized. So through taxation, public savings, private savings. So these are the different tools with the help of financial resources can be mobilized by the government. Second objective of the fiscal policy is reduction in inequality of income and wealth. Uh, in this case, we talk about poor people versus rich people by imposing direct taxes on higher income group, by collecting higher taxes from them, government can offer some better services, quality services to the people. So this is how inequalities can be avoided. It can be minimized through the better, we can say, application of fiscal policy. So that was the second objective of fiscal policy. Third, that we are discussing is about price stability and inflation. Inflation has to be controlled. However, apart from this, government have some other tools to control inflation. But apart from this, it is the price stability. We have discussed with the examples of international business, how government can impose extra import duties. Even in domestic products, government may increase or decrease tax to control the price of the consumed product. So that is how we can. Then we talk about employment generation. That employment generation is always a prime focus for any government because unemployment will create other many economic issues. So fiscal policy should be designed in such a way that it will encourage small scale industries, large scale industries, even medium scale industries. Government made necessary provisions to encourage all these three important sectors which are really responsible for the employment generation because millions of people are working under small scale industries, large scale industries, and medium scale industries accordingly. So this is how fiscal policy can help us to generate new employment. If I talk about this Indian government has just came with a new mechanism. That is, government is still planning the actual policy, actual framework will come later on. But this government is right now planning on that those industries are having this much of minimum employment. They will be given more subsidies and more tax relaxation. So minimum employment will be considered to offer subsidies and tax relaxation. So as soon as this particular legal framework is, is passed in the parliament, so many even bigger industries, medium scale industries will have subsidies and other tax relaxations as they are uh, as they are good at employment generation, as they have thousands of employees. The government wants to encourage by thus offering few financial benefits. Are you comfortable with this? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the latest update on economics, right? Considering employment generation. Okay. So this is what we discussed in last lecture up to SSI. Let's continue with the same slide, same point. Various rural employment programs, Manrega, I think in India are going on. Various rural employment programs have been undertaken by the Government of India to solve problems in rural areas. Similarly, self-employment scheme is taken to provide employment to technically qualified persons in the urban areas. I think there are many Manrega programs and Manrega programs. There are many Manrega programs are going on in rural programs. At least it offers 90 days employment depending on the situation, 90 days and 6 months employment guarantee program. This is purely backed by the central government. So this is what happened. The rural people who have very less per capita income, they have less job opportunities. They have to migrate in urban parks to get employability. So government has issued, government has launched Manrega program which which gives employment guarantee at least for 90 days. And this is how the economical cycle works. Uh, I'm not good at storytelling, but I'm just going to give you one of the example of one very simple story, and this is pure economical story. That there is a king who was very anxious that economy of his kingdom was very poor. Even if he tried a lot, his king tried a lot to boost economy, but all the taken measures were proven failed. And as a result, what happened? King was really discussing with the, we can say, we can say, ministers, some key advisors. One of the nice suggestions came that one of the advisors said that, sir, economy actually works from the bottom line, not the top line. Many countries, many governments, they just start from the beginning. That is, they encourage huge corporates. Fine, it is also one of the measures to boost the economy. But this advisor of King came with the new plan that, sir, well, let's we uh, do one of the program to give the booster dose to our economy. The thing is that this advisor suggests that Thus, we invite all the unemployed person, and they have to, for many days, they have to just dig for new plantation, right? They have to just dig the land, and they have to just plant as a part of plantation program. So it will also help us environment in the context of environment. Will also help us hundreds and lakhs of um, millions of new trees will come from this particular activity, and we will pay them every day. See, per day wage. My point is per day wage. So poor people started digging, started plantation. They were getting everyday wages at the end of the day, and surprisingly, some positive results were coming. There was a good spark in the economy because they started purchasing some essential commodities. They started to purchase, we can say, primary goods, and this is how there was a new current came in the economy. I hope you can correlate my history with the theory and fiscal policy. Is it done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting the moral of the story?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how we can give a booster dose in the economy. Thing is that at grassroots level, if you want to touch at the grassroots level of the economy, actually the poor people should start spending. If I enter into current era, that is COVID era, just today I was reading, there is a big issue still about unemployment of daily wages. Still in India, many sectors are not working in full-fledged. So many migrant laborers are unemployed, and that's why the economy is getting down and down. Why? Because these are the real people. When they start spending, the grassroots level economy booster dose will come out. When they start spending for cloth, we can say grain, so the other party will also get money. They will also invest somewhere. And this is how, from bottom to top, economy runs. And that's why employment for the poor people, it is always very essential. Not as social point of view, but as economic point of view. Are you with me, everyone? What I am trying to explain?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine. Another thing that I would like to add, actually, when I discuss all these things when we are in class, because I will discuss a lot other things, indirect things, but I would like to add another thing here. In USA, yesterday we have seen what happened in USA. Very horrible and very shocking. It was very shocking because it is one of the world's most powerful country, world's most developed country. But there is a reason of this. If you don't forget politics, after the pandemic, and still in USA, COVID is not in control due to poor policy of Donald Trump. COVID is not in under control. There is huge unemployment in USA, and that's why riots happen frequently in USA. See, riots are the outcome of unemployment. If you see many countries, when you see many riots, including India, the first we can say symptom is poverty, unemployment. Because we people, like educated people, and we don't have time to think of anything else. We will never go for any, we can say, to protest anything. So whenever there is riot, you can understand that there is somewhat unemployment. Uh, there are few Indians who were offering free food starting from the first pandemic, so starting from the first lockdown in USA till now. There is an Indian group who provide totally free food to Americans two times in a day. So at the beginning of the COVID, hardly 20 to 30 people were coming to take free food. Right now, the number has been increased to 200. Now you can imagine what unemployment is. And that's why this is happening everywhere. Riots, protests, and everything. Try to search economic reasons rather than only social reasons. These are economical actually issues. Are you comfortable with this, everyone? What I'm
Yes,
talking
sir.
about?
Yes, sir.
So this is the reality of riots, chaos in any country because of poor unemployment. I hope you are getting my other stories apart from employment generation. Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. The next point is balanced regional development. There are various projects like building of dams on rivers, electricity, schools, roads, industrial projects, etc., run by the government to mitigate the regional imbalances in the country. I know you have discussed all these points many times. In your school days, you might have discussed all these things. But the thing is that in reality, there is still a big imbalance in regional development. India is still suffering from regional imbalance. Being the citizen of West India, again I am going to criticize because considering foreign student I am going to explain the state from where I am belong to right now. It is India's one of the most prosperous state. David, are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Uh, you might have heard in Marwadi address, we are in Gujarat, and Gujarat is one of the state of India. David, getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, if you see historically, western part of India has developed a lot, like Maharashtra, very prosperous. Gujarat prosperous. Rajasthan also has done very well. Madhya Pradesh is also emerging very well. Even Punjab is agriculturally very, very enriched state. I think it is one of the, I think Punjab is number one in terms of prosperity. Then second and third, interchange Maharashtra and Gujarat. What my point is, rank is not important, prosperity is not only important, but why only Western states are developing? Because of government policies, central government's intentions. If you see the rest of the eastern India is taking much time to develop. South India is really progressing very well. But eastern India are far, far behind from the some basic facility to other infrastructure facilities. There is much more poverty as compared to these states. There is a nice writing line that beggar of Gujarat or beggar of Gujarat, Rajasthan or Maharashtra are not actually beggars. If you want to really see beggars, go to these poor states of India, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, where really the poverty is going on. You will find real beggars. You will find real poverty because these states need to take much time because of poor government intentions. Look at the condition of West Bengal. Just by excluding only few cities of West Bengal, there is nothing. It is just like independent era still. Why this happened? Again, government intentions is very important. Central government has to pull state governments. Otherwise, real results will never come. And vice versa. If state government is very curious, but without the support of central government, again, nothing is possible. Are you comfortable with my discussion, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Look at the school system in poor states. It's horrible, actually. I think when I see these places, the colleges and schools and colleges of these states, it is unbelievably very poor, very poor. Pathetic condition of schools, colleges, hospitals in these poor states of India. Still, Gujarat is also backward in terms of government schools because this is the state of business. So this government has always tried to encourage businesses. So education was the, we can say, secondary matter. Fortunately, now this government has realized that education is equally very important. But it will take much time to develop our schools and colleges. I think before few lectures, I criticize Arvind Kejriwal. Those who are attending my lecture very carefully, they know very well. Do you remember my this example, everyone? I was talking something about Arvind Kejriwal or not? Fine, forget that. But Arvind Kejriwal has focused a lot to develop the schools. Government schools will look like private schools exactly. Smart class and superb infrastructure, neat and clean schools. So he is the chief minister of this particular state. He has taken many measures to improve school system and college system. Being the capital of India, it was very, very poor. in terms of education. My point is that fiscal policy, if it is really applied in a right manner, it can cure many problems. Are you comfortable with this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's why if you see one of the your senior who, who is coming from Bihar, he was saying, sir, do you have road connectivity in each and every village? I said yes. Or each and every village of this state are connected with the roads. Simply he was just asking because there are no roads in the villages. Still villages are not connected with the roads in Bihar. It is a dream for them. Look at the thing. Can I say this is the imbalance of in regional development? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fine. So there are many states who are very, very bad in terms of infrastructure facilities. Fine. So it is the end of our first lecture. First lecture, sorry. Just wait, I'm going to take screenshot. Fine. So everybody, just when you return after 10 minutes, if you are comfortable, we will watch a video which is based on 1991 situation because our topic was 1991 liberalization, privatization, and globalization. This particular video was prepared in 2016 by one of the news channels. Some real information you will get after 10 minutes. But the thing is that, David, sorry to say for you, that it is in our national language. Right, David?
Okay.
Okay, so you can just join and you can leave as per your wish. I will mark your attendance. But the rest of the people, you will see a nice video based on the Indian economy during 1991 crisis. Okay. Bye everyone. We will meet exactly after 10 minutes. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.